Welcome back to Hytale, folks. My name is Joel Duggan, and we're going to jump in where we left off yesterday. We had finished some cobalt upgrades, and we were adventuring in the north. I think we're going to try to head a little bit more south and put a portal down there and try to find some ways to get onto one of the fiery, I think they're called ashen forests, one of the volcanic islands, and try to expand some stuff there. I also want to get underground. I feel like we have not really done a lot of exploration underground in some of the new biomes we've been finding. I don't know what's underground in the icy biomes, so we'll have to try to check that out. I do know that there's a jungle somewhere, and I'd like to try to find it. I think it's probably under the desert. That would make the most sense. It could be just random. I don't know. But we are actually playing in a pre-release. There was some patch notes that were put out, and they're on Twitter. I'm going to take a look at them in a second because I don't know what's up. But one of the things the game prompted me to do, which I thought was great, is that when I went to play the patch, it said, hey, you're running a previously released version of Hytale. Do you want to duplicate your world and run the patch on the duplicate world? So I said yes. Just in case something happens where it corrupts the world or something like that. We now have two worlds. One of them is the pre-release one that came out yesterday, and the other one is the update one that came out on Saturday. So I am going to flip us over, and we're going to take a look at the patch notes. Oh, that's the wrong button. Hold on. Let's go here and there. Come up in just a second. In the meantime, we've got that here. Oh, no, that's not it. Wrong one. Oh, that's just, I was looking at backups. There we go. So this is Simon, one of the developers. Or like the lead developer, I think. I have yet to really do a lot of digging into the background on Hytale because I've been trying to play blind, and there's lots of great information out there, but unfortunately there's also a lot of spoilers that come with it, so I've been trying to just kind of explore. Although I'm kind of at the tail end of my blind playthrough, I think. By the end of this week, I'm going to be reading some stuff and probably looking at the wiki and whatnot. But Hytale Update 2, patch notes for pre-release. You can enable this in the launcher under settings and pre-release, which is what I did. Cosmetics and customization. There's new mask face accessories available on all editions. Armor slot visibility toggle, so you can turn off your armor if you don't like the way that it looks. New mount variants. Vampire, cute, orc, all editions. Sorry, mouth variants, not mount, mouth. Berserker haircut tiling fixed. Update haircuts, cape animations, pedals, and cloth visuals. Gameplay and balance. New magic. Necromancy grimoire. Drops from skeleton praetorians. Lets you raise up to 5 skeleton minions from bone piles. 5-minute duration or until summoner dies. Oh, wow. Interesting. Adamantite now requires thorium or cobalt pickaxe. Oh, so they've started to put different tiers on the pickaxes. Pickaxe progression reworked. Mining speed now scales with pickaxe quality. Faster rail carts, still not great, but faster. Tower exploit fixed. I don't know what the tower exploit was. Buffed polar bears and multiple skeleton types. Buffed. Oh, gosh. They're going to get harder. All crops can now produce in the world. Missing decorative light blocks. Hide drops. Some NPCs. Added permission to world map teleporting. Magma Rhino Toad attack updates. Maybe accidental buff. Uh-oh, they're worse? Yikes, those guys are hard. World generation. Don't need to read all the details there. More ores, especially in devastated lands and underground. Requires new chunks in existing worlds, so we might have traveled to new areas. Eternal crops no longer break from weapon damage. Tilled soil lifetime is longer. Good, good, good. Editor backup tooltips. Clothing color. No more gameplay stuff except for the bugs. Teleporter offset. I was experiencing that yesterday. Okay, so it's mostly the pickaxe stuff that's probably going to affect how, and the ore distribution is what's going to affect our game today. That's cool. So right now we do need a new pickaxe. and we are probably... I don't know if we're gonna go... We're gonna go thorium, cobalt. 7, 6. I do either. I do have all my cobalt gear. I'm low on my cobalt sword though. And I have just enough to make another one. That's right. Let's do the pickaxe. I'm curious to see if there's much difference between the two. Don't know if this is going to affect something like dirt, but it might affect something like stone. So 2 hits there. Still 2. So probably not the best test. Either way, we're good to go there. What was in that space? That was. Low on food before we go on any adventures. What can we make? 10%. Do some popcorn. What things do you not like, Jen? The berserkers? The berserkers are a pain. They didn't say anything about rebalancing those. Maybe we'll make a couple more mushroom skewers. Guess I should specifically choose the mushrooms I want to use. Cool. All right. Clean inventory. Nothing. I've got anything out here? No. We're all in good repair. We've got a new thorium bow. Still rocking the old mace, but we don't have any cobalt to make a new one. So we're kind of done, I think, there. I have a teleporter in the north, and I have a teleporter here. They show up. They don't show up until you're in range. So I don't really know. I can't point you to it on the map. But we'll go to the north one. Northwest Quebec Village, and then the far west Quebec Village. I guess we could go... We can go north, I guess, try to get more cobalt. In the meantime, though, we also have all this stuff that has to get harvested. So that's... I now have eternal corn. So I had no life essence in my inventory. Essence of life, I think. Now I've got 168. There was 30. So you get more than 3. 5 and a bit. But it costs 5, I think, for cauliflower seeds. Yeah, so you only barely get ahead. Try turnips. We get an extra 18 of that. That's slow. That's really, really slow. Where did it go? Did I put it in there? That was weird. Oh, it's putting stuff in the inventory without me asking it to. That's not good. Yeah, it's auto quick stacking. That's a bug. I'll have to keep my eye on that today. So if it's in my inventory, not my hotbar, it automatically pops up here. E. We will have to watch that. I have to be better at reporting bugs like this in games that I play that are in early access. I normally just notice them on stream, but then I never follow up. We need the watering can. This looked like it was already wet. And you can't water... Oh, maybe I have to retill that? Alright, let's sleep. Hopefully this will reset our spawn. I just discovered mushroom skewers today. Yeah, the cooking really does help, especially early game. Because berries are not it. They are not what you want. So we are looking for cobalt for weapons upgrade. And also to upgrade to tier 2 on our benches. That's going to require going down to the desert, I think. We need a lot of thorium as well. So it's just thorium and cobalt for the first part of today, I'd say. So I put this little portal here. Just kind of tucked it into the Quebec village. So, there are some caves up here. Maybe that's the easiest thing to do, is just to go down into the caves. Nice clean inventory. Maybe we'll pick up some cool stuff. Man, do I ever miss the traversal when I'm in Minecraft. You have so much essence of life. Well, that's good. That'll help you with your farming. I still haven't really been able to figure out what the ratio is. Like, what's the best crop to give you the highest return? It'll be slippery in here, I'd imagine. I don't have any arrows. I like the sword. I like the sword. I didn't bring any arrows. What do I need for arrows? It's just stone, cobble, rubble. Plant fiber. That's not plant fiber. These are. What I was doing, I was probably opening up chests back at my homestead, and it was putting stuff away that I didn't notice. That's going to be really tricky today. Right, and then rubble. I think I can get rubble from this. Maybe the Quebecs have a little workstation? If not, I'll run back home. That's the other thing. I could have just teleported back home, I guess. You forget. You get so used to not having those abilities that you just think, oh, well, I'm this far now. There's no going back. When really the thing to do is maybe to just easier to and faster to go back than it is to find a workbench here. Okay. Well, we might not be playing this very long at all. Nope. They fixed the offset. No, they didn't. They've created a loop. Well, never mind. We're not doing this today. We will switch. I think I have to click to the desktop. Yeah. I'll just change the version. So, good to know, folks. Today is not the day to try to pre-release. No updates on the full release. We'll just play the new one, the regular one. So much for that. We can still explore and get some stuff and upgrade as usual, but the pickaxes and the environment won't be the same. So that's the pre-release one. Clearly says pre-release on it. We'll upload into this one. So unfortunately, I'll have to do some of that farming again. But I'd rather notice that now, 5 minutes in, than where to get the pre-release. If you click on the little cog in the top left of the launcher, you'll be able to select what version you want. But when it prompts you, create a duplicate of your world so that you're not stuck. Yeah, like I had a teleporter and arrows in my inventory, and it obviously put them somewhere. Yeah, that inventory thing was going to drive me nuts, so it's just as well that there's something that was really problematic like that teleport bug. Blink. What did I do last time? Turnips? Let's do turnips. I don't know how to get eternal seeds back. I feel like you have to place those very carefully. I don't know what the deal is with the eternal seeds, whether you have to then place them, like pick them up somehow. I'm not sure how you get them back. If you want to move them, I'm not sure how you do it. Yeah, my potions had been put back as well too, right? And I made popcorn. Yeah, Ms. Mist, I would wait on the pre-release. I think maybe the thing to do is wait until they make the updates. The updates still have bugs, but they're not, like, terrible. Yeah, I've got the arrows. I've got the 83 arrows in here. They must have gone into a chest somewhere. In the pre-release. And then I have those, so I don't need to make more mushroom skewers. Oh, yes I do, yeah. Let's do 2 of those, 2 of those. Nice. Okay. And I crafted a pickaxe, didn't I? Alright, sorry about the repetition, folks. We're back in business. Now, before I do anything, let's just make sure that this actually works. Uh-oh. Teleport offset. My gosh. A little bit. I mean, we're close enough, but like, that's way worse than it was yesterday. Yesterday at the end of stream when I was taking screenshots, it was teleporting me like 5 or 6 blocks away from the portal. That is interesting. Forever Retro Addict, hello, welcome in. How'd you find the stream? How far off are we gonna be here? Huh. So it's okay there. Sorry, I'd rather play than mess around with bugs constantly. I'm not a tester. I'm not one of those gamers that likes to like constantly push a game to its limits to see if we can break it. I never find that fun. That's somebody else's job. I'm not doing it for free. Snake, and there's a big cave right here. I think, yes. Don't know what those white things are. Are they mushrooms? Or are they crystals, maybe? What are you? White coral sponge. Ooh. Don't know what that's for. Oh, this is a frost tree. Spiral log. Oh. Oh, this is mushroom. Or fungus or something. That was not clear. From its design. Makes the wood noise. Man, I feel like, just like in Minecraft, there's ice, and then there's blue ice, and one is much slipperier than the other. Blue ice. And take some home. I kind of funny feeling that could be a fun way to travel between two places. So even though there's no technical stuff in the game right now, it would be fun to kind of set up some technical stuff. Oh geez, that is very fast. I want to get more of these little fruits, but I've fallen down. There's another cave entrance on the other side, maybe? Yeah. There we go. Rat friend is running. Oh, you've come back. Whoop, whoop. He's, yeah, very slippery. We'll have to be very careful. Because you don't sink, you can kind of use water to go up and down a little bit easier. It doesn't like push you off the same way it does in Minecraft. Oh, what is that? Did I get a memory for that? Some sort of fish. Just fish. Okay. Visibility in water in the caves is really low. What are the curlicues? I didn't get any. There's spiral something. I keep on forgetting to bring shears. If you bring shears, you can usually collect that stuff. I've no idea what this is for, but it's cool looking. Yeah, I think these just drop, yeah, plant fiber, but if you had shears, you could probably get them. I didn't see them in the farming table. Is this more the same? Yeah. Oh, jeez. All kinds of stuff just dropped. That is a big fish. Holy crap. I was not ready for that. Can I see you? Wow. I'm surprised that's not aggressive. I mean, it could be. Some of the AI on the aggressive mobs are a little bit sketchy. Oh, there's some stuff. Spiral roots, maybe? People that were wondering. Poisoned roots. Just collecting all the things. So it's this really cool looking fungus that goes all the way to the ceiling. And the little seeds give off light. I'm wondering if we can decorate with those or build a light with them back home would be kind of fun. That is poisoned dirt. I imagine you can probably craft that with venom sacks. Whoa! Never mind, straight down. Probably be placing more torches. I hear you. I wish you could place torches with the sword out. We've got lots of copper back home. Because we're not playing the patch, my durability in the pickaxe is still not crazy. So it's just 350. It's actually less on the cobalt than it is on the thorium, which is weird. But maybe I should have made a thorium pickaxe. Why is that less? That's so strange. So yeah. Maybe the cobalt pickaxe was not the best choice. Thorium, I'll have to remember for next time. I could also just repair the one that I have with, I think iron will do it. Nice big cave. Doesn't appear to be a heck of a lot going on. Looks like either iron or silver. Iron. Oh, now we're into volcanic level of goodies. can't tell if that's water. I think it is. Might take a little bit of damage down there. Nope. That's a decent fall. Yeah, I'd say that's water. That is crazy. So spooky. Oh, that might be ice? Nope, water. Did I not get those? I guess they fell. Or they don't drop 100% of the time. What is that? Oh, it's just moss. Different color. More iron, it looks like. Wow. 4 hits as opposed to 6, I think. What about the other one? Yeah, so it's 6 for that one. No, it's still 6 for that one. I feel like they missed the mark on thorium to cobalt. I feel like there should be a clear difference between the two, which is probably coming. They talked about that in the patch notes for the current re-release. A lot of copper. This might not be the biome to go caving in. Yeah, like I'm not wasting my pickaxe on iron that's stuck in really hard soil. Volcanic cobble. That's just a loop? That's just a loop. You're working on a farm right now? Cool. Maybe I should do a little bit more building today. As someone that builds in Minecraft a lot, I've not done hardly any building in this. Well, we found a structure, at least, so that's cool. Pale brick. Pretty small structure. Never mind. Kind of thing that looks like it's going to be more important. I have to say, with all the water around, it does make it spookier. Like, you just don't know if you're jumping off a cliff. I've already been this way. We've just gone around in a circle. Okay. I think that's enough of this cave. Let's get out of here. really weren't all that deep. Did I get your memory? I don't know. Uh-oh. Cannot see. I think he was going to drown anyway. I must have... Oh, this is where I fell, I think. Do I have anything else I can pillar up with? I do. I really wish you could hold your torch in your offhand and build. Any torches showing me the way out? Like it. Wait, oh, there's, I think that's sky up there. I'm assuming it's also nighttime. Looks like it might be a way out. There we go. Nice. Alright, we'll go drop this stuff off and then we'll choose a different cave. Maybe we'll go south. The fall damage differences are the weirdest to you. I saw someone that only starts at 8 blocks and then adds a percentage health damage, so 24 block fall no matter what your gear kills you. Oh wow. I've only taken a little bit of fall damage here and there, and not so much since we've upgraded to Cobalt, so I mean all that kind of stuff is probably a little imbalanced at this point. I don't think they need to make the game any harder. Oh, so that worked. Okay, well, I guess it's just every once in a while it creates a problem. I need to use this button more often. Some dirt. Spiral log. Oh, I should see if these make anything. They do not. Bad. They look really cool. I can put these in here? Ooh, cool. Blue crystal. You can make these? That's awesome. I'm assuming you can then do that with any color that you've got. Do these do anything? No. I really feel like this needs to have a clearer feedback of what you should be able to put in there. There's a lot of trial and error bringing stuff from your inventory back and forth. That still has more durability than the cobalt. Spiral tree fruit. Oh, it's edible. Food. Coral sponge. I guess I'll put that with the mushrooms. I always forget after playing Minecraft that you gotta turn this stuff on. Cool. I think our turnips are also done. Yeah. So we got a little bit more than 5. So over the course of 30, we should get 150. Extra 5? Hardly worth it. I feel like investing in the eternal scenes at this stage is probably the better way to go. Cotton. I should be growing stuff I need for upgrades. And the eternal cotton seed bag is of course locked. Costs 8. Need 50 of them. Curious to see what this looks like. I think we saw it in the world, but I don't remember.
Shears! Reminder to put shears in your backpack! That was what Steno said!
Shears. Remember to put shears. Thank you. I'll take those. Thank you, Stenos. So that's the thing, is that once you get these going, you're going to get life essence without having to then buy more seeds. So that's why those are obviously a good move. All right, well, daytime. Let's go. Maybe we'll try to put that portal south. We're gonna have to walk this to get there, but that's fine. I think it's just straight south. Maybe we'll go southeast for a change. That's northeast, southeast. I did not realize that this is which way I'm. Right, the garden is south. I have to remember that. Maybe break first? Oh, how long have I been streaming? Oh, I have been up an hour. Does that includes the 15 minutes, but yeah, we'll do a short break first. Good call. Good call. Keeps them on the hours. I can pause it so the daylight doesn't go by too. Although then you guys don't have anything to look at. That's fine. We can always sleep. Let's just go up. Maybe we'll go up here. Yeah, cool. I will be back in about 6 or 8 minutes, folks. Okay, so I feel like we could probably head out. I'm gonna grab. Got one teleporter there. Thought I had more than one. We're going all the way south. It would be good to put one on the volcanic island too. Oh, they give us 2. Right. That's cool looking. So it's 4 for the pumpkin essence. Duggan, wanted to let you know you can move the eternal crops easily. Just hit with a tool and pick them up and replant. Alright, cool. That's great. That's good to know. So we're going to make a quick trip here, and then I'm going to try to do some building around the homestead, I think. I want to move the blacksmithing stuff outside. We need to do more landscaping too. Could be fun to play around with the different leaf types and grass types and stuff. Be nice if we had something that would, like gear that would buff our stamina, and just like light armor but allow you to move faster for longer would be cool. I like how they lurk in the grass. I wish I didn't have to kill them, but when they attack me, I don't have much choice. What are you using for fuel, folks? What kind of sword is that? Execution, it is a cobalt sword. It doesn't look as long in my hand as it really is, but it is very cool. The sticks are charcoal? Yeah, same. I don't use logs at all. I'd rather build with them, I think. Whoa! That's a cliff. That looks really cool, though. Again, the world generation, and this isn't even the final world generation. This is just what they've got going on. Really good. I suppose we'll take out the bear for the heavy hide. We always seem to be light on that. The bears are running more from us now. Oh, the tree got in the way. Always a little gloomy traveling through the swamp. These guys are a lot easier now. Nice. Another bear. Kind of cool that he's out there fishing. He's probably just AI stuck, but it looks like he could be fishing or sleeping. That's interesting animation. They're still really tough, even with the cobalt bow. Not difficult, but like they've got a lot of hit points. Because like the bows don't really. I don't think the bows do anything. The upgraded bow, I guess. Signature energy +6. I think the other one was +5, maybe. Not a lot. This is a cool biome. I like that. I wish you could pick up your arrows too, yeah. That would be nice. Although a lot of the time it's I go through arrows not because I'm dropping them, it's because they're being used up because you have to hit so many times with so many different mobs. The aggressive ones, like you just have to keep on smacking them. Alright, finally getting into some southern stuff. So I'm going to try to find a cool point of interest to put the portal nearby. And then we can teleport down here whenever we want. Which way do I want to go? That's probably just an enemy camp that's going to keep on spawning stuff. I was hoping for some sort of desert temple or something. That's a little bit too far out on the point. We might have to curl around and head back this direction. Yeah, it might be better to do something over there. Oh, there's a ruin over that way. Something right here too. I think the thorium shows up more in the... I think it was in the deserts. The maps usually show us though. Or Badlands. I have to say it is really fun to just walk around and discover new things in the game. Even if you've seen the biome before, there's going to be new structures. I think that's really fun. Whoa! Scared me. I feel bad. Even the aggressive animals, when they die, I'm just like, oh, sorry. Oh, we've been here before. Oh, that's not a thing at all. That's just rocks. I walked right by that. Huh. I'm looking for bears in the game and I heard yours and it scared me. Yeah. Yeah, if you're playing and watching at the same time, run the risk. It's the same thing when I used to stream and then raid somebody. I think Stenos, you have a creeper noise. And that's a long drop to not take any damage. I'd be playing afterwards, like I'd be taking screenshots, and then I'd hear the creeper noise as an alert, in somebody else's stream, and I'm just like, what is going on? Why? Why am I hearing a creeper? Am I about to get blown up? He got me. We haven't done much caving in this area either. You're going to attack, you're attacking. I think they gave medium leather. Those look bigger than normal for whatever reason. Bring a bucket. Oh, that didn't work. Guess it only works in some of them. So we've already been along through here, but I know that there's a couple of points of interest in the desert. That would be a good spot for the portal. Oh, big hole. Such a cool environmental shift. Like even the clouds have like a warmer hue to them. Okay, so we've got a couple of things in the horizon over here. Those two guys there. Thinking maybe close to that would be good. That's probably a smart idea. It's close to some mountains too, so we might be able to get some thorium. You did just see a tortoise, yeah. I think they're... I don't know if they're called turtles or tortoises in the game. You can't really do much with sand. It just turns into glass bottles in the furnace. And the texture is a little bit repetitive. Although, I guess that's what a real desert would look like too, right? Oh, you saw me. Crap. I don't have my bow and arrow on my hotbar. Annoying. Gross. Yeah, they drop this stuff. Something that's worth noting when you're in the desert, I can't see the highlight. Like if you look up here, you can see the yellow highlight as I scroll through my hotbar. But on the sand, I can't see what I've got selected. Interesting little UI issue. I feel like maybe white would be a little bit dark, but oh, I don't know if I've ever seen an alligator or crocodile. I guess we'll find out. I'm assuming they are not friendly. Oh, he doesn't seem to care. But looking very mean. That's a cool model. Wow. Still very blocky, but like on point. So I know we've been here at least once before. But I obviously didn't, unless they regenerate the loot. Maybe I was at a different one. Is there more than one? Maybe I was at one farther to the east. I love the sandstone decor. So cool. Take the free stuff. Guess I don't really need those. Oh well. Take them both. Is this a regular chest or is it? Nope. Usually 3, I think. I love that these have like these beams that are exposed. Cool. Yes, I see you. I heard a noise. Was that an inventory noise or was that a bad guy noise? I guess there's only the 2 chests. I don't think we've found too many new things. Yeah, a few. Managed to find a bird. Maximum, hello. The selection contrast is addressed in patch 2. Cool. We tried patch 2 on the pre-release and it was very buggy. We could not do it. What is that giant water thing that I found? Snapjaw. He looks mean and he was indifferent to us. Mythic. Abyssal. Oh! Trilobite. Okay. There. We now have the sand swept golem. Don't think I got any new guys there. Goblins. Void spawn. Critters. Animals are livestock, apparently. Now I've got all the predators. Reptile. It's a crocodile. Okay. And it's a tortoise. For folks that were asking. Druidgen, have you not been here before? In the Forgotten Temple? Or was the woe to something else? I did it again. I forgot to bring a bedroll. That's probably full of bad guys. We'll go check it out anyway. Oh no. These guys are big and fast. And they back up really quickly. They're really cool looking. I wish I didn't have to kill them. Are you a structure or are you just a rocky outcrop? You're just a rocky outcrop. You're not really a thing. That is closer to a thing. There's also this little place over there. That might be a decent spot. You move a lot faster on the map than you think. New moon? Oh, is that what that means? I have not done any Wikipedia searching or anything like that, and anybody that's been streaming or playing or making YouTube videos that's farther ahead than I have been, I've not watched them. Oh crap. You're gonna be so hard to see. Well, I guess with a hit bar now. Man, 3 hits with the bow is good. I'll take that. Their poison does not mess around. Very turned around. I think it's down here. Oh, it's on the cliff. Never mind. We're not going to use that. These give off light, apparently, which is cool. Maybe we'll go up on the cliff. Have I seen that before? I don't know if I've seen that before. What are you? Storm sapling. Yes, I have seen those, I think. I don't think it was here, though. I think it was on a mountain. So one of two places. More light coming from those. That might be it there. Nope, due south. Oh, it's right here. Jeez, it's so dark. So dark. Okay, this does not look like it is gonna spawn bad guys, so that's good. What do I not need? We could spruce this up and call it our desert home. What is that? Oh, it's just void guys walking into the cactus? Suckers. And then the other thing that's a lot bigger is due east. This has probably got baddies in it. Oh, it's you. Like, what was that? A lot farther. Oh, you look large. What are you? We can't get around very well. You are crazy cool looking. Oh, I wish they stayed around a little bit longer before they despawned. Sometimes I want to get a better look. Wow. He was nasty. That was cool. Stormcap mushrooms. I don't know if I have any of those. Oh, you're a flamingo. I thought you were a plant. Like, that one's not giving up very much light. So we're pretty close to the fireplace. The fire island. Is this just a... I am not seeing... Oh, it's down there. Okay, I thought this was going to be higher. It's kind of halfway. And it does look like it's not spawning any bad guys. Yeah, just a ruin. Cool. This looks like a little bit bigger. Maybe we'll use this as home. Their front door? Yeah, I think we could probably fix this place up. Oh, there's the stairs. Oh, sort of. What? They sound like shroom lights from Minecraft. Yeah, I think we can make this work. I see, please. What are we going to call this? I'm not sure where we are. We are in, not the desert, but close enough. Southern Savannah? Why not? Nice. Drop off some goodies. Yeah, the whole button is not a hitbox, which is frustrating. No, we didn't have those. We had storm thistles, not storm saplings. I guess I wasn't really using my backpack, was I? Got a few bits more of that. We're gonna need a lot more of it for this. 40. So I gotta kill more bugs. I also need more torches. Oh, there's the cotton. Is it done? Yep. Cool. Petals. Those are mushrooms. I don't know that the shears really came in handy. We didn't really find anything that needed shears. The sword might need to be repaired. I feel like we've done that once already. Cool. We're almost ready to upgrade this. I wonder if upgrading this would be a worthy endeavor. I don't remember switching to my thorium pickaxe. Must just been bouncing around in the inventory. Okay, so I started clearing some space out here the other day. I think I want to put my blacksmithing thing out here. I don't know. I guess it would make sense to have it on this side. Maybe we'll do it here. There's already enough space. So if I wanted to maybe pull from the structure here, have it line up, I feel like that's probably enough space. I liked the cedar stuff, I think. Yeah. Maybe oak logs with some cedar decorations. And then what do we want for a floor? I don't know that we have any logs that are as dark as the darkwood planks. That's a problem in Minecraft too. Fur, maybe? Well, maybe. That's pretty good. Yeah, look, it looks kind of old too. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'm gonna need some things on my bar. That can be enough space, probably. And then we can put these on here. As if it's been carved in, maybe? A little red. Whoa, crap. And then I guess we could do, I need to get some different versions of stairs. Part of me hopes cooking is a fun system to have, but for another food potion meta, it's all buff based. Yeah. I would like there to be some things that give you like speed. That would be kind of fun. Fur stuff. Cedar. What else do I have here? I think everything else is going to be really... oak, I think, is the same. Yeah. Those are black. Blackwood roof would be cool. Hardwood, softwood, drywood, both blackwood. I think drywood is really light. Yeah. Redwood is the one I think I might be looking for. Yeah. Which one of these is going to look good? Trying to gauge colors. And rain is not helping. I think we go with this one. So dark wood stairs. I have a spare furnace out here. I was thinking it would be cool if I could somehow make this look like a chimney. So I might have to make this a little bit bigger. If I wanted to have that, can't have it in the middle. It's too wide. Or I thought it would be cool to have like at least 2 of them side by side. Maybe up against the back. The game definitely lends itself to even builds. Because all the cool features like these are 2 blocks wide. Except for the portals, which are 3. Yeah, I think that could look good. I don't want to make it too big, because I'm going to be running around all over the place. I'm going to need some chests out there. What kind of chests are we going to put out there? Those ones we've got a lot of. What other chests can I make? Those look cool. Yeah, let's go with small tavern chests. They look very blacksmithy. Oh, those are hardwood. Whoops. I don't have... It's weird. The dark wood doesn't look all that dark. I also need a hammer. I already have one. No. So this used to alter the appearance of structural building blocks. So it's going to save us from picking up and placing things down over and over and over again. So I think I can like, yeah, that's cool. Forgot one. One to one for stairs is a bit rough. I want cedar logs. Do I want to do... I want to do a shallow roof. I don't know if I want those ones. What roofs do I have? None. I could also do a stone roof too. Kind of fun. That's the same. There was another one that was in here. Fire log? Blackwood roof. I don't know if there's a stone that's warm. I feel like it was the shale or the volcanic cobble. That's a little bit blue. That's not going to match. Yeah, it was that one. Burnt potato. Red oak. You're right. That was one that I didn't try. Where's the redwood? I think the side of that's not going to match though. And I have to have everything the same. And am I going to do just a gentle slope or am I going to do a peak? Probably just a slope. That way. Well, no, because I'm going to do a chimney. I'd imagine that cobble probably looks the best. Basalt cobble. We'll change the shape of all this stuff later. And how many blocks is this? This is 2 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to move those too. That's gonna have to be even, I think. Unless I can make this over by 1. Cedar... No, this is fir. Fir? Getting to know all these blocks. I should be able to place everything here up against that one and just kind of see what they look like. Or not. Maybe I'm just not close enough. Hello? Move this for now. I guess I kind of have to see that side. Yeah. So that's got a weird cobble bottom to it. This one is going to match the woods better. That. Don't mind the orange one. Need to get up a little bit higher. They're beautiful colors. Wow. I kind of like the blue, but I don't know if that matches the structure I've got underneath it. The blue one is the red one. And if I do that, I would probably want... I would want that to overhang a little bit. We'll see. Whoops. We know where to get more, so it'll be fine. Who cares about matching colors? I'm just trying to learn like what blocks. It feels like you're meant to build all with the same thing, right? Can I just go straight up from here? No. Temporary block and then that. Okay. I might have to make this lower. Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. It might be less of a problem if there was an overhang. We can make it striped if we want to. Thanks, SweetSandi. Appreciate it. And then what do we put on the other side of that? And that's sort of the right slope, but it still has like a step to it. I guess that's because it's not a 45. That's a little tall. I could maybe, well, no, because if I drop that, then these are going to be in our face. Don't want those. Yeah, I don't want those there. Maybe we will have to make it a peak. Plus, I didn't move this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I gotta move that closer. You have a decent reach. Nice. But it still needs an overhang. It really hasn't changed much. I could switch the direction. Oh, I know you can rotate stuff too. That's cool. I really wish that they had a proper, like, escape from the hologram thing. I feel like is a pretty standard computer game. Exit the current UI that I'm in, and I keep on pausing the game. I think we might have to go with the red roof, because I don't think I can make the blue roof work. I mean, we can try. We can do half and half, or I just need to have more samples up there. It's weird that that doesn't go there. I like the tavern music. It's fun. Why is that not working? That is just dumb. What is going on? Why are you not going where I want you to go? Is it the pointy end? The pointy end is where you need to put something underneath it. No, that's what it is. Okay. Sorry for the pause spam. And my vertical reach is just non-existent, I guess. Oh, there we go. I feel like there's something else we could put up there. Platforms. Trapdoor is a trick from Minecraft. Table. So many cool sub-block things you can play around with. Does not have quite the same effect, but that might look cool here. Yes, yes. That looks cool, but does not help with this weird angle in the corner. This right here. So maybe these or slabs will be what we need. You can see which way that's going. And of course the ends are a completely different texture. Crap. Might be time for a slab. It helps a little bit, but not as much as I want. Maybe a stair going in this direction will work. Yeah, that's probably more of what I want to do. That's probably better. But then in here, we could have those platforms. Oh, maybe not. Temporary block. No. What about now? That's really strange. Right? And then I can put these guys in there. I keep on forgetting that I can mantle while I'm in here. That's cool. I have more stairs? I got one more. Nice. Needs more light. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, we're probably going to go with the red. I don't think the blue is going to work out. The question is, do we want it to go up and then down again? Maybe just a little bit. Maybe we'll just switch the top one. I also want to make different torches out here. Can't make the ones that I want. Unless I can make them out of iron. No. I'm curious. How big are these? Oh, wow. Oh, those are just the same. They're just angled. Gotcha. That's cool. Great for drawbridges and stuff like that. That'd be wicked. Love the window designs you can have. Yeah, the windows are really cool too. Interesting noise. Alright, I need to see what I'm doing. You want to ride a moose and have an owl familiar? Well, they included, I think there was some summoning in the latest patch, but it was for like necromancy, so like summoning skeletons and stuff. So I wanted to build a torch like this one, but we might have to go pilfer them from other places. So I don't think I built that. I think I snagged it from somewhere. And this just looks kind of silly. I like those. Works out well. Alright, let's turn these around. The buildables of the harder stuff is actually harder to break too, which is interesting. So if you make mistakes when you're building, you're really going to run into a lot of wear and tear in your tools. The temporary block system is strange, I have to say. I would want this to overhang. Maybe the thing to do is to grab a different angle. Whoops. probably just mantle up the chimney. Yeah. You forget how far you can jump. And stand on the edge of trapdoors, that's good. Oh, I like that better. I like that that has an overhang. That's cool. But then how do we make that look structured? That's... Oh, that's a pain. I guess we have to put a stair somewhere? I know that they connect. How do they connect? I guess I put 3 more on. Find out. Okay. So I'd have to have something underneath there. A little trickier to do than I thought. Right. There has to be something underneath it. That's not great. What about... It's okay. Can I also switch this one? Oh, that one changed because of this. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, the lighting does make the textures a little bit tricky. I'm feeling really slow because I can't use pick block. Not working yet. Do we just do another one? Probably just leave that open. Really? And there we go. It's okay. I'm not crazy about the asymmetry on the overhang. I kind of wish that this would just have an overhang. I guess we could always add another little bit on it. Change the angle. What does it even look like? It might look okay. chewing through my cedar, that's for sure. That's not terrible if we backed it up by a block. At least it would match. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I already can't have it lined up with the mine, so... Yeah, it's cool. There's lots of possibilities, that's for sure. Even here, you could have one of these little guys kind of sticking out. Well, you'd have to place it temporarily up against that, I guess. Oh, but then he falls out. That's no good. And you go up against that one. The platforms there are a little strange. Oh, cool. It made a corner. That's fun. Won't let me place it there. Yeah. Well, it would look cool if you could do it. Some of the block for hitboxes and binding need work, yeah. Flat rooftops, right. This is just, it's becoming larger than I thought it was going to. I feel like if I nudge that back a bit, this whole thing would be lower. We can always try that on the other side. Right, so that's way out here. This is gonna stare there. Building is really giving my frames a challenge too. So I want this to be lined up on the stair. Yeah. So you go here. And then I go make, well, I'll grab this one. And you can go here. See, that to me doesn't need anything now. I think that looks pretty good. And then we come up to here, we do about the same. I have made that. Oh, because this is in the wrong spot. Dang it. I forgot to move this pillar. So much for A/B testing. Yeah, okay, hold on. Do I have any more cedar? Have I used it all? I think I've used it all. Crap. We will have to go get more, I guess. And then do I do one more? I guess I do one more. So then that would be the profile, I guess. Interesting. A little higher than I maybe wanted it to be. Maybe the thing to do is to flip this third. 1, 2. Yeah, what if I flip this one? And then add these two to that. There's a little walk to them, which is nice. Like there's a little zigzag to them. They're not perfect. Now it just looks like a barn. That's not what I wanted either. Right, it was better before. Trial and error. You really should be able to build right on the edge of these without going down. I guess that could be back farther. And I did the fences. So it worked before, why doesn't it work now? Oh, that's no good. I don't want it to do that. Did it do it over here? Oh. Because there's a thing here? Why didn't it do it? Maybe because I started on the outside? I can't start on the outside. Yeah, I guess that was the difference. Looks like a smithy area. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Oh, Lord Indy, yeah, just trying to do like a little blacksmithy type place, and trying to decide on the size of the roof and angles and stuff. And first time really building in the game. I've renovated what was already existing. What did I do on the other side? It was a combination of stairs somehow. Upside down stairs. Oh, nothing there. Oh, I've moved it right.
Hi, my name is Claptrap, and I am your wellness bot. Checking in that you don't need a break since it's been 90 minutes since your last one. I'm sorry, Joel. Cosmic made me do. It was this, or be painted pink.
This would be painted pink. Claptrap chose wisely. No, I gotta wrap it up. I know I gotta wrap it up here. I'm gonna grab another couple roof bits, and then I know I'm not gonna. Oh crap! Again, I feel like the hologram thing is problematic. Darkwood. That's the end of the darkwood. We have to go get more. I'm not gonna be able to finish this today or with the materials that we have. So. I want this to go there. Oh, I guess the rotation, you can rotate out of the corner bit. It's one of the rotation options. Alright, what did I do over here? An upside down stair underneath that corner. And then the other one was here? No. There. Something like that. Out of stairs. Surprising no one. That's much taller on that side. And this does not look good through there. Okay. I think probably a good spot. Way to wrap it up. I don't remember how I got those little guys in here though. Did I have to put it down separately? Yeah, for some reason they stay. Weird. I didn't before. I mean, we're getting there. I think we're getting there. I like that it's just a little bit lower on that side. Cool. And then we'll move all this stuff and get out of the way. And I don't know how I'm going to handle the roof and the chimney meeting, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So next time, I'm probably going to want to go and get some cedar. I guess it's the same height, really. Just it looks lower on the right-hand side. Just farther back. Yeah, that's all. I like these red accents in the fence. That's really cool. Yeah, I like it. All right, folks. Let's see who's live. I can send you along to somebody else playing Hytale or Minecraft, depending on what you prefer. Let me know in chat. Shoutouts to your favorite creator if they're live right now. Chosen Architect is playing Hytale. Megabyte is still in Hytale. Mythical Sausage just started in Minecraft. I'm cool with either Megabyte or Chosen Architect. Chosen Architect is probably endgame in a Hytale, so if that's spoilery for people, we can always send you over to Megabyte. Megabyte's doing some building, I believe. Beginner-based building and decorating. Let's do Megabyte then. I know we did that yesterday, but Megabyte is lovely. I'm sure you will enjoy your time there. Make sure to be kind when you land, and I will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock with more Minecraft and Hytale. Maybe just Hytale. I don't know. We've got lots to do. So, should be a good time. Check out the Spawn Chunks podcast. Citadel Cafe records a new one tonight. And we also have new stuff coming up on Spawn Chunks on Monday. So, I will see you folks tomorrow. Bye for now.